not even gonna beat around the bush. Today is another video about something TikTok is making me do. I'm honestly very excited for today because we are going to be painting fake Air Force Ones and reacting to your unpopular opinions. We've got a lot happening in this video. A couple weeks ago on Instagram, I asked for your unpopular opinions. Like, I wanted to know, what do you hate that everyone else loves? What is your least favorite show that everyone else is obsessed with? Something you can't stand that the rest of the world is like head over heels for? Like, I wanted to know. And oh my gosh, you guys hate a lot of things. And TBH, I did film a reaction video, but it was kind of boring and I just was tired of sitting there and watching myself. So I was like, I want to do something while I react to these. And TikTok said, bitch, I got you. TikTok showed me that Walmart has fake Air Force Ones. And let me just say, these like really literally look exactly like my Air Force Ones. Okay, do you see that? Like, that is so close to what my actual Air Force Ones look like, and they like feel like my Air Force Ones. Like, they're heavy. These are really good dupes, and we are going to DIY these bitches. Let me show you the TikTok.
Paint these Walmart Nike Air Force dupes with me. Not bad. Here's what they look like. Let's try them on.
So I literally went and got the exact same browns. Actually, no, I got different browns, but they're really similar. Why is this bag wet? Ew, what's happening? I got Territorial Beige, Warm Buff, Classic Caramel or Caramel, whatever way you swing, and Chocolate Sprinkle. So these are a little bit different than the ones that she got, but I couldn't find the exact matches, and I actually kind of like these shades, and I'm just really excited to do this. So honestly, let's just get into it. Oh, I should mention that I'm fucking terrible at anything DIY related. So I'm not saying that these are gonna turn out good. Like, we're in for an adventure. So the first thing that she does is takes out the laces. So let me do this. You know what? Let's react to an unpopular opinion while we do that. Okay, so the first one we're starting off with, hard seltzer doesn't slap. Now, I know that like last summer it was all about there's no laws when you're drinking Claws, whatever that bullshit is. I hate White Claws. I honestly just hate anything that's 5%. Call me an alcoholic, but I don't feel like drinking something, I don't feel like drinking something that's 5%. Like, I guess in the summer when you're day drinking, like you're not trying to like drink to get drunk, if that's makes sense. But like on a Saturday night when I'm getting ready to go out, miss me with a 5% White Claw. No way. I'm rocking 7% or higher. And sure, that makes me sound like I have a drinking problem. I don't, okay? I just am not gonna drink 5% White Claws. Like, why wouldn't I just take shots or something like that? And I know that that's an unpopular opinion because I know people who are like ride or dies for White Claws, but I just, not for me. This one I feel very passionately about. I had multiple people say they don't like Taylor Swift. And I've got something to say about that, okay? Recent Taylor Swift, I kind of agree. I didn't really listen to like her new ones. I honestly haven't really kept up with Taylor Swift. But if you're telling me when you were 15 years old, you didn't blast All Too Well in your car and pretend that you just got your heart broken, I actually feel like you're lying to my face. Like, I just refuse to believe that everyone didn't do that. Listen, I sang my heart out when I was 14 years old, and I'll do it again at 25, 26, 27. Speak Now album slaps. Red slaps. Listen, there's some bops in there, you gotta admit it, okay? Okay, we're going in with my first color and I'm very scared, okay? We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it and we're gonna just hope for the best. Woo, we're doing it, okay. Now I'm so nervous. The next one we're gonna talk about honestly feels like a personal attack on me, so I'm not really sure why that was necessary. But this person said peanut butter. The fuck is wrong with you? No, just kidding. But seriously, that seems absurd to me just because like, who hurt you in your life that you find peanut butter like unenjoyable? Because like, let me know and I'll try to fix it, you know? I feel like I've taken on a lot more than I can chew and I've only been doing it for about a minute. Ooh. Let me just say this now, that if I successfully do this, anyone in the whole world can do anything they set their mind to, because me and arts and crafts projects is Oh my God, this is so scary. Every one of you said they hate The Office. And I feel like that's a really unpopular opinion because like, you know how like people say like everyone loves, what is it, like cherry pie and baseball, which isn't true, but I feel like that's like the saying, or like apple pie or something. I feel like in 2020, The Office is sort of in that saying, like everyone pretty much loves The Office. So to hate it, you're taking a big stance. I personally like The Office. What I don't like is when people put it in their dating app profiles. Liking The Office, not a personality trait. It's not. So you don't need to put it in your dating app profile. It's pretty well understood. Unless you didn't like The Office and you put that in your dating app profile, then that's different. But saying like, only message me if you like everyone in the world likes The Office. That's a dumb thing. Don't even get me started, honestly, about dating app profiles. This is how it's turning out so far, if anyone is wondering. This is very off topic and not an unpopular opinion, but I've very literally thought about starting a service where I like tell guys what to put on their dating app profiles, because sometimes I'm like, bro, do you not want to get matches? Like putting The Office in your profile is just not a good option. And I'm really sorry if anyone who's watching this has it in their profile. I'm telling you as a friend, this is me coming to you as a friend. Take it out. We all like The Office. I guess this is a perfect segue because along with The Office, a lot of people said they hate Friends. Again, I personally like Friends. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's like the best show on TV. I'm not a ride or die, but I do enjoy it. I do view occasionally. I think the important thing to note here is that TV shows don't have to be a personality trait. Like you don't have to like The Office and Friends and like that's the only thing about you. You know what I mean? Like I like both of those shows. I enjoy them. I'll laugh when I watch them. I'm also not that like obsessed with them. Do you know how hard it is to talk about something controversial and also paint a really bad paint job? Oh my God, I just had the realization that I'm gonna have to do this to another shoe as well. Jesus. Here's my unpopular opinion. TikTok makes everything look so much easier than it is. Like people do shit on TikTok and because it's only a 60-second video, they make it seem like it's only 60 seconds worth of work. And let me tell you, it never really works out the way you think it's going to. Okay, this part takes a lot of concentration, so I can't talk for 1 second. Wow, it's actually kind of turning out pretty nice when I do the second coat. So the smart part of my brain is telling me to wait for this to dry, but the impulsive part of my brain doesn't really care, and that's the one we're gonna listen to. Okay, so now we're gonna paint this back part. So this next unpopular opinion is gonna be for my Delaware people. So if you're not from Delaware, I'm sorry, just pretend to listen to this. They're saying Grotto's pizza is not that good, and that's blasphemy to Delaware. Is it the best pizza in the world? Absolutely not. That thing has more grease on it than like, oh, I can't talk right now, hold on. Farts. It's one of the very few things Delaware has going for it, so it's almost like you kind of are forced to like it. Like even if you don't really love it, listen, Delaware is really, we don't have a lot, so we gotta kind of take what we can get. Guys, it's actually looking pretty decent. I mean, it's not like, I wouldn't like sell this to someone or like show them off, but I would wear them so far, like to run an errand or something. The funny thing is that I will literally save 1,000 of these in my TikTok draft or my TikTok likes. Like my TikTok likes are literally just like things I in my head pretend I'm ever gonna actually do, and then I've literally never done any of them. But is anyone else like that, where your TikTok favorites are literally just food you're never gonna make, dances you're never gonna learn, the hacks you're never gonna actually try? Because that's all mine is. Like, okay, first coat, obviously they need like a second coat because it's still a little streaky, but like, I've seen uglier things. I have. Pumpkin spice lattes either taste like booty or taste like nothing. True. I know I have pretty much all the makings of a basic white girl, but I fucking hate pumpkin spice lattes. I don't think they're good. I think they're way too overhyped. I think places literally just like, hold on. In my head, this would be a lot easier to answer questions and paint at the same time, and it's really not that easy. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Places like just try to come up with the most like Instagram worthy pumpkin spice drink, and it's like, okay, who is even drinking this? Like, this tastes disgusting. It's so artificial. I just can't imagine being naturally good at painting. Like, the people who just have this ability, why are you God's favorite? People who have talent, why are you God's favorite? And why didn't I get any? My talent in life is being just good enough to get by. Nothing more, nothing less. Channing Tatum looks like a thumb. This one has so many layers to it. It really does. I don't know necessarily if I think he looks like a thumb, but I will say I'm very glad that the Magic Mike phase of life is over. Like, that was a negative cultural reset. Like, women over 40 literally touched themselves to that movie for far too long. It never needed to do that. It never did, and we let it, and that's on us. That's on us as a society that we allowed Magic Mike to have such an impact. And you know what? Hopefully we just learn from our mistakes and we don't allow something like that to happen again, because that's just embarrassing. The Bachelorette is dumb. Ugh, I kind of agree. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's dumb. Like, I'm not a hater, but I do think, again, it's one of those things where it's like, is it really necessary to just be that obsessed with a show? Like, it takes up so much of people's lives. I don't know. I don't really love it. I think Bachelor Nation is a little aggressive, and they have like 47 different shows, which is a little ridiculous. Although, with that being said, if for some unknown, impossible reason, anyone from that show happens to come across this video and wants me to be on the show, it is my favorite show in the whole world, and I love it, and Bachelor Nation forever. I'm sure that like a better YouTuber would have like multiple angles so that you could actually see what I'm painting, but I'm just painting. I'm not doing anything special. I'm actually doing a lot of things bad, so I'd rather you not see. They're low-key turning out decent. Now we're gonna do this part and this back part with the dark brown. This is a little more difficult than I anticipated. I will say it doesn't help that I bought like $1.50 paintbrushes. If you are inspired to try this, I would say like maybe invest in just not these ones. Like, get decent paintbrushes, because these aren't that great. We're gonna keep going, you know? We never give up here on this channel. Even when everything is telling us to give up. We don't, we just keep going. Cream cheese and sour cream, both terrible. I would like to see how you got that answer. Show your work, because while I don't necessarily love sour cream, I think it's really like kind of gross actually. Cream cheese is almost unbeatable. Cream cheese on an everything bagel, you're telling me that doesn't slap when you're hungover? Like, all I want to know is just show me your work. How did you get to that answer? That's all I want to know. I'm gonna be really honest. Like, this is taking so much of my mental capacity. Can anyone else relate to that? That like in quarantine, you almost use your brain so little. Sometimes you forget how to use it, or is that just a me problem that I need to get checked out? Like, trust me, I want to return to normal life as soon as humanly possible. But at the same time, I'm like, am I even actually capable of returning to normal life? Like, am I even able to like operate in society the same way that I used to? Because sometimes I don't think I can. Is that something I should tell a therapist and not my YouTube channel while I paint a pair of sneakers? We did have a little casualty. I did get some paint on the white part and I can't get it out. But this is what we're working with so far. We're cooking with gas here, people, I think. Maybe not a full tank, but halfway. We're not on E yet. Can you see how bad this is gonna go now? Someone said coffee. They don't like coffee. That seems insanity to me. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, don't talk to me until I've had my cup of coffee in the morning. Like, those people are annoying and need to get over themselves. I do think it's crazy to not drink any coffee. Like, I guess good for you, like live your best life. Like, I hate to sound basic right now, but there is just something about sticking a straw in an iced coffee on like a nice day while you're like getting ready to run a bunch of errands. That is like my heaven. Spending $7 every day makes me feel better about myself. Again, is this something I should speak with a therapist about? Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint this trim with this dark brown, but I know for a fact I'm not gonna be able to talk during that process because I can barely talk doing this, and that's gonna be like the worst experience of my life. This is where we are so far. We'll see what happens. I have done a lot of stress-inducing things in my lifetime. Like, listen, I've been through some shit. This was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Like, it looks really bad when you look at it up close, so I'm gonna hold it a little further back. But this is the final product. Obviously, I still have to do like more coats and things because we've got some things happening up here. I don't know, like I don't love the brown trim. It's not my favorite. Like I kind of liked this. Did I just ruin them? I kind of think I ruined it. I kind of think I hate it. Oh my God. I kind of think I hate it now. Oh no, I worked so hard on these. I found out after reading the comments that this paint is not the right paint to use because it will chip. Finding out that the second I wear them, the paint is going to chip off. Super cool, super fun, and I'm super hype about it. Here is how they turned out. I don't know, I'm so torn. I like partly don't like them and partly like them. I feel like I don't like them just because like they're not perfect. They look sloppy to me, but from a distance, they don't look that bad. Like if I'm like looking far away, they don't look that bad. But I do think for like a cool styled Instagram, I don't know. I also kind of think maybe I'll like learn to love these once I put the paint sealer on. And if I like clean up some of the parts that I'm not like loving, I'll want to wear them more. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please actually like this video and comment below one of your unpopular opinions. I'm very curious. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already. It would mean so much if you were here with me. Thank you guys so much. Peace.